Biggest scandals in beauty history. You spit in the face of your black customers and you think that your company is still gonna succeed without making it better? Girl. Not gonna lie, when this happened, I actually at first thought it was a cruel marketing tactic. I thought it was a joke. Who is this brand? Where do they come from? And how did we even get here? In 2021, controversial makeup brand Youthforia was founded by software developer Fiona Ko Chan. We actually saw Fiona on Shark Tank and she was talking about how her makeup is super different and it's super new because you can actually go to bed in it. She says it's because it doesn't have all the harsh chemicals that other makeup brands do, and it wouldn't cause any breakouts. Mark Cuban would go on to invest $400,000 in the company, and his investment would only last just a couple of years. Something that I noticed was a huge beauty trend back then is like color changing makeup products that would match your pH, and they would actually have a color changing blush that went super viral on TikTok. Youthforia would go on to release various products, and one of them was their date night skin tint serum foundation, and it came with 15 shades, but 90% of them were pale AF. Like, if you're gonna do 15, why not do 5 fair, 5 medium, and 5 deep? I can't ignore the fact that more emphasis was put on the lighter shades. I'm sorry, but it's a fact. They can and are able to spend more time creating more shade ranges. And we know this because we saw them do it with the lighter shades. Keep this in mind. Gloria George does her usual test to see which foundations are black girl friendly, which is crazy to even say out loud in 2026. And the darkest shade, like I said, is not cutting it. So they get back into the lab and they're like, okay, period, we see Gloria and what our custies are saying. They come out with now 25 shades and one of them is shade 600, aka their ender. When I tell y'all, it looks like they got this from Home Depot. When this new shade range is announced on the website, they have everyone on the website with models wearing the product, except for shade 600. I wonder why that is. The founder posts publicly on her Youthforia TikTok page that she is having a hard time finding a model for the deepest shade 600. She shows us Fenty's darkest shade compared to hers and literally swatches it on her hand saying, this is Fenty's darkest shade and this is our darkest shade. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're not better because you made a shade darker than a brand that everyone was giving 10s to. When we see creators actually review this product, it's jarring. You have the blueprint with directions and pictures. The test was open book and the professor was on speed dial. Fiona would apologize on Insta 5 months later saying she was gonna work with people to improve and that it was rushed because of the first backlash. Rushed because of the first backlash, and says that she didn't mean any harm and then it took her a while to apologize because she said she was pregnant. Last year, right at Summer's End, Youthforia would announce that the brand would shut down and offer customers a 50% off deal on the website. We also saw many Sephora employees actually taking down Youthforia store shelves at the store, which is crazy. It's actually really interesting because Gloria in 2024 reviewed some of Rhode's blushes and she was talking about how they actually looked ashy on her. So then Rhode opened up their wallets and they opened up their minds. Okay, they actually got Gloria and Tony to help develop better makeup for everyone, and Rhode is still standing to this day. So if you're open to learning from your mistakes and your focus really is on making better makeup for everyone, then you will be completely fine. People go into stores and they walk out empty-handed because people don't want to make makeup for everyone, and then you throw it in their face by giving them black Fisher Price like kids face paint for $48. We have robots, we have cars that drive on their own. That should have already been fixed. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below.